live. Very. All right, time to work on this car. Make sure I don't get the license plate. I might have to set up the camera first and then open the hood. Yeah, hold up. Oh. Okay. Just shit. Ours means sun in Chinese. Okay. Ow. Bang my brain. Alright. For those future members that will watch this, if you watch it, we're working on a 2002 Ford Mustang. It got a 3.8 liter engine. It's a V6. Y'all can see the motor right here. Not too horrible to work on, but the sensor that we have to get to, I believe, is all the way in the back down here. Right up against, not against, but behind the engine. Closer to the firewall. I just gotta see where it is. What's up? What is up? I think I need to get my flashlight. Cannot see the sensor. Did you hear the new word in Chinese? The new word in Chinese is ours. Ours. It means sun. Where's my flashlight? Over here, just hold on. Okay, good stuff. Very good stuff. Just see my boy fly by in that truck. Alright, y'all. Back to it. I think I was in the wrong spot looking for this sensor. Hopefully the live is better now. Let me look again. Okay, chat. So the sensor was for sure the problem. The code is in the description if y'all want to see the code. No, I think it was live, but the sensor is for sure the problem. I'm about to show you. Because he had oil leaking on this car from the valve cover gasket, which is the gasket underneath here. It goes all right along this whole valve cover. And I changed that, but let me see if I get the light back here and show you. So that is a pretty good view. if it focuses. It doesn't have like autofocus for the zoom on here, so maybe I can't do that. All right, so the harness on the top left, on the very top left of the camera, we're gonna have to undo that harness, and right underneath it is the sensor. If you can see that sensor underneath it, it has all that oil on it. I really can't point with how the camera is, but that's the sensor right there that's trying to focus. That's the sensor that we got to change, and it got a harness attached to it, so we'll take off this top harness, then take off the harness attached to the sensor, and that wire should come out the way, and then we'll get a 19mm wrench on that sensor and get it out. If I get some better views while this, okay, there's a good view right there. What right there, that's the sensor, if y'all can see that. But yeah, I will BRB, because I got a new wrench set that'll make this job a little easier. All right, chat. I'm gonna use one glove so I don't mess up my hand. And this is the new sensor. Couldn't get the Ford sensor, but this one has really good reviews. No bad reviews, I should say. Just a normal sensor. So we got to take out this connector, which I showed y'all back there, and then we'll slide this in, screw it all the way in to the back of the motor. And we don't want to over tighten this, because it could break the threads inside the motor, and that's not good. So just hand tight. I don't know the torque spec, but we're not going to over tighten it. Trust. I'm gonna disconnect the battery because we're gonna remove two harnesses back there, and we'll go from there. Oh, let me show y'all my new set. This will come in handy. The price was kind of up there, but I'll give you all the review if it was worth it. All right, let me get this battery disconnected. Is it 14? Oh, it's a 13. I'm about to say. Nice and toasty outside. Nice and toasty. right, let me boost it up a little bit. Oh, and the sensor I showed y'all, I'm gonna be disconnecting the harness back there. Zoom in just a little bit. Or maybe I'll zoom back out. Y'all can see the motor. But yeah, I'm gonna work on getting this out, then I'll show y'all. Burb. BRB. Okay, yeah. That sensor's harness was covered in oil. Let me show y'all. Now you can see it a little better. Hopefully. Yeah. So, let's see if I can zoom right there. That's the sensor we got to get out. And the little clip is on towards this side where my finger went. Towards the right side, on the side, not on the top. Towards that side. You kind of see how it's connected. But then we'll get this out. We're not going to mess with this because it looks like the harness is mounted right where it's at. So it really wouldn't make a difference if we disconnected it. It'll only loosen the top end. So we'll just try to I'll get my hand in there and pull this connector off. And then we'll get a 19mm wrench right on there. Get it loosened. And we'll go from there. Any future member that does join, I appreciate it. But I do a lot of videos like this, you know. There's not a lot of videos on YouTube that show all of this. I'm not gonna pull it off all the way so I can show y'all real quick. Maybe I could grab a long screwdriver. Hold on. I would recommend trying to work more with the feel on these type of jobs, because really that's all you can do, right? So that sensor there, I got it unclipped. I'm gonna try to point my screwdriver so it's kind of clear. If the screwdriver, all right. So the clip was right at the very bottom there, and you have to push it in while you push out on that clip. And I'll just try to poke it loose with the screwdriver because it's already unclipped, so y'all could actually see. That's if I can get a good angle on it. If it wants to focus, I think it focused okay. This screwdriver may be a little short. All right, hold on. New game plan, new game plan. Let me try to just set my phone. That's pretty good. So y'all gotta focus on the top, very top. I'm gonna try to get it so I don't knock everything over. And so y'all can still see what's going on. So this is the actual sensor right here, what the tip of the screwdriver is on. And this is the harness. I disconnected it right down there. And now we'll fully slide it out just so y'all could actually see what's going on. If it wants to cooperate. If my hands want to cooperate. Need a longer screwdriver. Let me get a longer, better screwdriver, because I do want to show you all this. Then it'll just be like hearing me talk. All right. Part 2, we got a longer one. Hopefully, no issue. Let me get the screwdriver down there first. All right. And try to get this camera so y'all could see some. Let's see if that works. Definitely not. Let's see something here. All right. That'd probably be good right there. Let's see what I could do with these there we go. So y'all seen me just push the connector off. Hopefully y'all seen that. Just move it out the way. And it'll be easier for y'all. Unless y'all making a video too. But it'll be easier with both hands. I'm just trying to view it through my camera. All right, there we go. And then this right here is what we're taking out, where the top of the screwdriver is. It got a 19 mil right here, and we'll put a flex head wrench on there if we could get it in there. And get it right out. And I'm gonna break it free, or attempt to break it free before I take y'all with the camera back there, just so there's no extra time wasted. Like I said to y'all, shout out to this kit. This is a good kit. Gonna be very useful. Very useful. Shoot, might as well be an unboxing channel. Amount of tools I gotta buy. You don't need every tool, but I try to get mine along the way, little by little. Make the next jobs a little easier. You know. I would have been hurt if there was one missing. They do be taking stuff in Harbor Freight, and then they got to put it in clearance because they got a couple tools missing. But hey, sometimes we got to pay up. Sometimes we don't. Shopping that clearance. But this time, we paid up for show. For show. Nice layout. Can't lie. All this for this, but this feels really good. Real good quality. Let me put the cover back on. And I put it back on the wrong way, of course. There you go. That sounds real good. And it may not be a 19 now that I'm thinking about it. Let me go on and see. Surprise, surprise, it is not. Go to a 14. Maybe a 14. A 14. Let's try a 16. Starting to think it's a 19 again. Let me see. You know what? Let's check the new one. The new one should be very similar, if not the same. And it is a 19. Okay. Alright. Let's try to get this on there then. Alright, y'all. think I'm on there. Let me make sure. Double check. Yes, good. And I said I was going to use a glove. My hands are ready, though. Alright. I did just break it free, too. It wasn't in there with that much pressure. So, this wrench was perfect for the job. But that would have been kind of a nightmare. I won't lie to y'all. So we got the wrench. I don't know if you can see the bottom of it, but it's right around that nut where the sensor is. Well, the nut is attached to the sensor, so let me not confuse y'all. But y'all can see it turning, and it just slipped off of there because I'm using one hand. Hold up. See if I can get it back on. I got it. And I got it. I got it. I got it. It's okay. I got it. I think I got it. My knee. Oh, shoot. I wish I could just leave the camera right there. And it is a pretty long thread on this sensor. Hopefully y'all are getting a better view now. It is a pretty long thread, so it will take a little minute. Unless you got some tool I don't know about. I mean, a longer set of these ratchets would have probably been a little quicker. These are the stubby sets, but I'd rather get the stubby because I have regular long wrenches. And you know, you never know when you'll need a stubby. But y'all basically seen the gist right there. If that's the right word, the gist. I'm gonna get it out. Y'all can hear the wrench in there. Still got a good ways to go. Now, if I just let it fall out of there, it looks like it'll fall straight onto the ground underneath the car. But I'll double check before, because if I don't gotta reach my hand in there and prevent from breaking anything, I won't. I'll just let it fall, because the wires are pretty tight back here. Also, there's this throttle body lines that run to your gas pedal. Oh yeah, those throttle body lines run to your gas pedal, and they discontinued them on this car. Don't ask me how I know. It was very hard to even find the lines. If you do stretch them, is what I'm trying to say. Don't stretch these two lines. Always be real careful, or else you have to put some zip ties on your gas pedal. I'm sure y'all know about that. I feel like we're more than halfway out right now. Definitely need this too, because it feels like you couldn't even undo it with your hand, even after you broke it free. Still a good amount of pressure on it. And you could kind of see it through here. If you look between the brake booster and like the driver's side valve cover, you could kind of see it. I don't think you could get to it from there. You may be able to. You might have seen. do need the view while you're doing it, just look through where the brake booster is and the driver's side valve cover or the manifold. Down more where the manifold is. You can definitely see it. It's a long thread. Again, it's a pretty long thread, so even with this ratchet, you'll be here for a while. So imagine if you didn't have one that was a ratcheting, or this wrench, I mean, a ratcheting wrench. You might be out there for a good hour, maybe an hour straight, flipping and turning and flipping and turning. Might be able to get my hand down in there and get it out. I'll try that because the thread is crazy. For real. A whole hour. Maybe longer. it must have came out because I got my wrench back. Want anything from Duncan? Nah, I'm good. Thank you though. I'm okay. And it just fell right on top of the wires. I could show you here. And I'll just grab it with my magnet. You see the gold? That gold? I'm gonna send my magnet down there right now actually, because my magnet is my light. But it should just go and snatch that right up. Unless it's not magnetic. And I don't think it's magnetic because it's not grabbing it. Okay. Oh yeah, I think it's brass. It might be brass. So I'm gonna just grab that out of there real quick. Get my hand down in there and get it out. Yeah, go ahead. You can use it. Darn. I need to get that without my glove because I don't want to have no grip. I think I could just push it out and it'll fall down to the ground. Cause it might be easier that way, honestly. Yeah. Alright. I just pushed it right up. Alright. This is the old one. The cylinder head temperature sensor. It was all covered in oil. Now we got our new one. Brand new. We got the old. We got the new. Very good, very good. All right, and we're gonna take a break and watch some traffic while I take my break. I don't think they can see. We're discreet here recording this road. I drive the feedback. Oh, I just understood your last comment. That's true though. I don't know what they would do. We just watch this road. BRB. I'm gonna wash my hands off real quick. take y'all away from the sunlight. Only 20% left battery. Alright, I just washed my mitts. I wonder who's gonna be the second member. Cause one of these days is gonna pop up new member. I wonder who it's gonna be. Oh damn. I shouldn't show the registration on my thing. Tilt this down a little bit. Pop it off. Pocas pads will me repa. We drink some agua. Oh. Whew. Pop it off. We'll get back to the action in 5 minutes. The action. My phone is at 20%, but it's all good. We only need 20% to finish this job. Maybe not even. Watch my phone die. Hold on, BRB again, chat. We're about to get back to it, because why not? We'll just show the front of the motor like this. Basically, we're just gonna get that back in that hole. Don't cross start it. Start it by hand, and if we gotta get it in, do as much as we can by hand, I should say, and then tighten it up with that 19 mil ratcheting wrench, which is this right here. Pretty nice tool. I'm gonna just feel for where the thread goes in. Make sure it looks right with my finger. And before actually, you see I touch back there. I'm gonna wipe off all that oil. As you can see, there's a good amount of oil back there. The problem that caused the oil leak has already been fixed. It was the valve cover gaskets. But you see the oil sitting on that sensor did its damage. Sure did. Feel back here one more time so I know where I'm putting this new sensor. It's not that far back down sensor. Try to get it in there. Make sure you hand thread it. I mean, that's probably really the only option you have, is to hand thread it. Make sure you don't cross thread it, is what I'm trying to say. And I just got it in. It's spinning on pretty good. So you could probably almost fully tighten it with your hand and then get it a little snug with that wrench. I think I almost got it all the way in there. Way easier than taking it out, for sure. For sure. All right. I got it snug with my hand. I'm gonna just go give it a little bit of a more snug with the wrench. Not too much. I'm not putting too much pressure. I'm just gonna go until it stops going with this light pressure. All right. There we go. Try to get my wrench out very tight. Good spot. There you go. Okay, you got that all snugged up. Do not over tighten it. You'll know if it breaks if you over tighten it. Don't over tighten it. There we go. Now we got them brand new shiny gold right on there. Brand new sensor installed. Now, make sure y'all can see that properly. Yep. And I'm gonna snap that harness back on. It's underneath of it. I'm gonna snap that harness back on. And then there goes NX. Saying hi. What's up? I heard you. I heard you. Try to get this new, not the new harness, but the harness back on the new sensor. Might take a little try and error. Okay, got the harness. The harness itself looks good. The connections don't look corroded or anything. How will we get it back up? It is a very tight fit, but I got it back after more oil. Thing like a TV show, like a reality show. Hopefully my phone don't fall, but I'm going down in there to click it in, and I don't think I could get a better angle. Let me move my hand out. There you go. Oh no, I think I just disconnected it. There you go. If y'all heard that click, that's what you want, that click. Make sure, tug on it, make sure it ain't coming out. And there we go. Everything's brand new. And that's how you change the cylinder head temperature sensor. Could have made a short out of this, but somebody stumbles upon this and they're willing to pay $4.99. Sorry, I muted it. Somebody was playing some music over here. But yeah, we're good to go. And that's really all this was today. Little simple job, only because I had the right tool. That's how that go. But yeah, you should clear up those codes. I could make a short from it, but you know, I already did all the main. I should have closed out the thing and recorded while I was going, like simple piece. It's all right. It don't even matter. Don't even matter. People will watch it, end up stumbling upon it. So it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, that's it for today's job. I'm gonna go connect the battery back up and run the computer on it. make sure we're all good. But members only. Don't know. Wicked thing. All right. Thank you to the one member, NXN, for tuning in today. And I'll see you next time. I'll see you in a little bit, actually. Bye. Soon. Bye. Tune in. Rub it up in the I said tune in. All right, I'm going.